Hello everyone, and welcome to a very special niche update. Today is finally the day that, thanks to the help of my beloved chips, we have cracked the code of just where the niche files are hiding for your save files. And that means that today I am finally going to be able to give to you guys our very special tribes, the Ukir tribe and the Tylee tribe, our Amazon challenge tribe, for you guys to use in your own niche game. And I will also be able to show you guys how to back up your save files so that you will be able to back your save files up and swap in new files, knowing that you can safely delete a file if you need to, and then you can swap back in an old game if you would like. And I will show you guys where to download our Ukir tribe and where to download our Tylee tribe and how to safely put them into your game. A couple of things to remember really quickly: you can only have 3 save files in your game at once, and where that save file is in slot 1, 2, or 3 will always be the same. So if you have a save file in slot 1 that you want to swap out and you want to put a new save in, then know that that save has to have been created in slot 1. It can't be a save that you created in slot 2 or in slot 3, and it won't go into slot 1. Only saves created in their specific slots will go there. You can't stick them in any order. They have to be in slot 1, slot 2, or slot 3. And also, if you want to play with an incompatible save game from an older version, you can do that if you follow the instructions provided to you by the niche company at nichegame.com/updates. If you go there, they will walk you through how to use the older versions and set your game to play older versions in the Steam game profile in your library. And remember, if you do try to play an incompatible game, or you try to play a game on a newer version, there is a chance you could corrupt it. There is a chance there's going to be a ton of bugs. It's going to bug out. You won't be able to do anything. You guys have seen that happen in some of our previous episodes where we tried playing an older version of a save file. Even though it still worked, we had bugs everywhere and everybody ended up dying. So always back up your saves before you try putting in any new ones, and always try to play in the correct version of the game for your save file. Niche is really great about warning you which version it is, and you can look up how to change the version of your game again at niche-game.com/updates. And definitely check that out and try that out a few times. Maybe play around with it a little bit before you jump into trying to swap out your save files. But where are the niche save files located? If I had known this, I would have been able to save so many of our tribes, like the Janu and the Jalip tribes, who were so deeply beloved. And if I had known where they were, we would be able to play them to this day. So finally, the code has been cracked and we have found where they've been hiding all along. Alright, so it is time to show you guys where the niche save files are located. If you're like me, you may have thought that they were where most of the Steam game save files are, which is in your AppData folder. And if you are not familiar of how to find that folder, you want to come down into your Windows search and you want to type in AppData, just like that, along with the little percentage signs, and it will bring up this folder right here. And this roaming data folder is usually where you can find a lot of your Steam game files saved, especially like your Minecraft is in here. So if you've modified your Minecraft and used Minecraft mods before, you know how to find this. And I always thought maybe somewhere inside of this niche folder was where the save files are, but it is not. And remember, your app data may be hidden. If you need to figure out how to unhide your app data, make sure you look that up and walk yourself through it. Go one step at a time, and then eventually you'll be able to get to the point where we're at right now, getting ready to swap save files around in niche, which is very exciting. So you want to come into your AppData folder, and it will not actually be in roaming, the file you are looking for. You want to click AppData and go back, and it will show the LocalLow folder. So you want to go inside of this folder right here, not roaming, but LocalLow. And once you're in there, you will see a file called Team Niche, and that's the one you are going for. That is the one that you want to open up, and you want to open up Niche, a genetic survival game. Open that one up, and you want to go into saves. And here they are, you guys. This is where the save files for your niche games are. As you can see, there are only 3 files in here. One of those files is the super old Easter egg save file that we made during our niche stream. One of those files is the Ukir save file, and one of those files is the Tylee save file. They're actually listed in alphabetical order, but you guys know from having seen my screen, the Ukirs are in slot 1, the Easter eggs are in slot 2, and the Tylee are in slot 3. You want to remember which slot your save games are because they will only be able to go into that slot. So what happens now? Well, I often recommend always backing up your data no matter what you're doing, especially if you're playing a game like Sims or Niche where you might start modifying things and playing around inside of the files. So if you want to back up your saves so that you can safely store them, or if you're about to try something very risky with your tribe, or if you want to just be able to take that tribe out and make a new one and then play that tribe in the future, all you have to do is select all of the save files that you care about. I don't really care about the Easter egg tribe at this rate, so I'll just select the Ukir and the Tylee, and you want to copy them. And once you have them copied, you want to stick them in a safe place. That safe place is not the same folder. You want to create an entirely new section. Here I have made a folder called Backups, and it is just inside of my documents in one of my little drives. And you can make a new folder, and you can call it the backups. You can give it a date if you want to make sure that you back things up very regularly and you remember when the last time was that you backed something up. And then you can drop the folders by pasting them, or you can drop the files just by pasting them right into the folder. Boom! And now the Ukirs and the Tylees are saved. They're tucked away. I can do whatever I want with these files. I can delete them. I can do something really risky, destroy my tribe, decide I want to go back to my save, and copy it right back over into the LocalLow team niche saves folder, and boom, my tribe will be back exactly where they were. So that is how you can back up your saves, and you can stick old saves in. So how are you going to download the Ukir and the Tylee tribes? Well, you're going to look in the video description and you're going to find a link. That link is going to take you to my nifty new Dropbox. And right over here is where you can download the Ukir niche save and the Tylee niche save. And I also have some Readme files. They're very important to walk you through all of the things I have been talking about one slow step at a time to make sure you do not corrupt your game, you do not corrupt your current save files, and you don't lose your tribes. In fact, this particular text file is called Read to Save Your Tribes from Permanent Doom, and it will guide you through everything one careful step at a time with a lot of warnings. I do not want you guys to end up losing your files. I don't want you to end up losing access to your tribes. I don't want you to end up corrupting anything. So the rule of this entire game is to back up in multiple places your save files before you start messing with them. All right, and then how do you download the Tylee and the Ukir tribe and put them into your game? You will just come into this Dropbox. You will click on the tribe of your choice, and then you will click download. It can't be previewed, don't panic. You just click download, you direct download, and after a moment, dun dun dun, there you go. Now we have the Ukir tribe saved into my downloads folder. So I can pop over into my downloads folder. It's a little bit messy right now, sorry about that. And you can go ahead, you can cut this. So you can actually cut or copy depending on what you want to do from your downloads. You want to open up your saves folder again, and then you would paste, and in my case override, or just paste in the new save file. Remember, the Ukirs belong in save file number, or the slot number 1. If you currently have a save file that is in slot number 1, the Ukirs may not show up. You have to remove whatever save file you have that's in that first slot for the Ukirs to appear. And don't forget, you may have to change the version of your game in order to be able to play the Ukirs. They are a one version older set of niche creatures, and if you want to be able to play them effectively, you might have to change the versions. And again, to change the versions, all you have to do is make sure that you go to the niche /game, I'll make sure to edit that, .com/updates website and read the instructions there. So hopefully this will let you guys try out our Ukir tribe and try out our Tylee tribe and even try out future tribes that we have. I will let you guys know when I have updated the downloads and when there are new niche saves available in the Dropbox folder. I may even update them so that they will be available at different stages. Right here, the Yukirs are available before we go to the next snowy island. They are available as that little group of, I think it's about 10 creatures that we have who are ready to go on to the new snowy lands, and their fate is in your hands. So if they're going to find success in a new snowy area, if they're going to be able to keep the armored body and the hammer genes, like the hammertail genes, that's up to you guys. And the Tylees are just getting started as an Amazon tribe. So over here in their little description, I have updated this with the rules we have so far and a lot of ideas for how we may change the rules in the future. They're only a few episodes in, so they're probably going to change quite a bit, but you can find all of the information you may need about like how we're currently running the tribe, the current version that their save file is at, what's been going on, and also a link to the playlist at the very bottom. So if you want to see where the tribe has been so you can figure out what you want to do with the save file, you can go ahead and copy this link down here, paste it, and it will take you immediately to their playlist. Also with the Yukir tribe, I have gone in and I have given you a little story description of what's been going on in their tribe and in their life, who the god Yuki, the deity that the Yukir tribe really follows, is. And in the future, I may even make a text file that you guys can see that will describe all of the different deities that we have come up with, and maybe some really awesome historical figures and ancestors that we have created in our niche game. So I'm really looking forward to this. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. I have made sure to upload the save right before we go to the island, so that you guys will have the ability to figure out what's going to happen to the Yukirs. And the sad news, unfortunately, because I didn't know where the save files were located, I don't have anybody like the Jaleeps or the Janus or any of our old tribes saved. I was backing up the wrong file thinking, oh, the save files are tucked away somewhere in there, but I actually was deleting our precious niche tribes this whole time. So I don't have any of our old tribes to offer you guys, but from here on out, I will be backing up the saves very often and sharing them with you as frequently as possible, especially when there's really cool forks in the road where you can take over and determine their fates. So I hope you guys will enjoy this. If you have questions, please make sure to read the save files, like read the instructions, read the readmes first, and then ask in the comments below. Hopefully, if I am not available to give you another answer, somebody who understood what just happened here will be able to answer you in the comments as well from our amazing community. And I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.